Welcome to the Chicago Pen Show. We're playing 20 Questions Revisited with
Lori Tata.
All right, let's get into the questions.
Okay.
When I say fountain pen, what pen do you think of?
I just watched your show with your mom, and so I'm thinking Mont Blanc right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your current daily driver?
My new Tino. Yes, my Colo Tino. I've been loving it. I have the raw brass, and it's like the heavy and fantastic, and I love it. I just have plain black ink in there. Been loving it.
What plain black ink do you have in your daily driver?
It was, I think, a Kaweco.
Okay.
That came with the pen. So nothing crazy, but I've been loving it. Yes.
What's your favorite ink?
My favorite ink. I just swatched all of my brown inks, and there were 30. So if I go for brown ink this week, please tell me no. But I do love sesame oil. I've been loving sesame oil, and I love it in my Pelican, and I love it in all of them. So yeah, I think that was the one that I was like, okay, there's 30 here, and I'm loving this right now.
What's your favorite brand of either pens or ink?
Last time I said Pilot, but I feel like I haven't been like loving my Pilots lately, or I just haven't been reaching for them. You can't not love Pilot.
It's hard to not love.
It's hard to not love Pilot. Pelican.
Okay.
She's so fast.
Vintage or modern?
Still modern.
Do you buy maker pens? If so, who's your favorite maker?
I buy an occasional maker pen. Right now, it has to be Luke with Papa J. I mean, I just feel like his pens they stand out so much. Yeah. Like you can be anywhere and recognize that it was Peanut and Luke, and their creativity and the clear tops and the finials and everything about it. I love.
Even their nib holders. You look at one and you know it's there.
That was actually the first thing I bought was a nib holder, and then Jay got me one for Valentine's Day, and I will likely leave with one today too.
What's your favorite pen in your collection?
I think probably still my Visconti that I bought when my dad was sick. It's not the one that I use the most, but like if I had to pick one that I would never get rid of, it would probably be, it's the white Homo sapien lava ash, whatever they call it. And now it has, Matthew Chen did a really nice cursive smooth italic, and it writes beautifully now. So yeah, that's the one.
Do you swatch all your inks?
I used to until I lost my mind and started to buy way too many. And now I'm getting back to it. So right before I left, I promised myself I would do my brown ink. So I started there. So,
do you daily drive the same ink and pen combination all the time, or do you switch it up?
Definitely switch it up.
What's a pen you wish you could see in person?
A vintage Arco. Did I say this last time too?
I
feel like I did. And Omas has a new one, and then
but also there are some really cool vintage ones in there.
There are.
I've seen some really cool ones this week,
and they're all over $1,000. Most of them. If you see any
I
for
saw
less,
one for
bring me to
like
it now.
7 something earlier this
all right,
week.
we'll go check that out.
I don't know that it's still there, but because that was Thursday. But,
oh, okay, yeah.
What's a pen you think everyone should try at least once?
A custom 823.
Okay. What's your current grail?
There is a Mont Blanc that I have my eye on. It's like a Celadon. It's the green one this year. It's really pretty. I don't know if it's a grail, but it's got my attention right now.
What filling mechanism do you think is most interesting, regardless of if you like to use it or not?
I still think back fills are pretty interesting. They're satisfying to watch fill when they work.
What nib size do you prefer to write with?
Usually a medium, middle of the road.
Is there a custom nib grind you would love to try?
The Imperial.
Okay.
The Imperial. I have not tried that yet, and I would like to check that out by Kirk.
What ink did you buy most recently?
Ooh, good question. What is? Okay. The most recent, there was a brand in Spain called Antigua, and I was in this little shop in Madrid, and I said, "Do you have any inks that are exclusive to the store?" And he pointed that out to me, and they have this olive green that's really beautiful. I got tobacco and olive, and you got like 50 mils for €13, which was a great deal. And the olive I really, really love.
What was your most recent pen purchase?
That was also in Madrid. I bought a Pilot Heritage 91 because it was one that I've never heard of or seen.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen one in person.
So it was explained to me it's a custom 74 nib, 14 karat
Yeah.
gold, but they have the flat top instead
Yeah.
of the cigar shape, and the custom 74s are typically semi-transparent.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was opaque, and I just saw it, and they don't really sell. Yoast has them for sale, but they're usually not for sale in the United States, which is interesting. So that's probably why it caught my eye in Spain. But I bought a Japanese pen in Europe. But
Whatever.
that was my most recent.
If for whatever reason you lost your entire pen collection, what would be your first repurchase?
Oh gosh, I guess it would have to be my Visconti. But I don't know if it would be the same the second time around.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I think that's a sentimental one. That's a tough one.
What do you think the next big trend in fountain pens is?
Ooh, good question. I just think that women are taking over fountain pens. I feel like we are the trend, and it's bringing a lot of like feminine energy to the craft, and because I feel like now that there's been a crossover, that I think is the trend too, the crossover to the stationery community, and I just feel like that is going to make it grow even more. And I feel like the coffee trend has been here for a while, all the coffee colors. But yeah, I think women are going to take over. My humble opinion.
Sure. Yeah, I like that one. Well, thanks for playing 20 Questions Revisited at the Chicago Pen Show.
Thank you. It's nice to be here a second time. It was fun.